She won't reveal me even after we are married, and why she wants me to wait possibly years.
To say that not all Filipino are like this. It is better to just move on now than bring her to the US and find.
Said I broke every rule of LDR by claiming that everything changes and we can't really plan that in advance because no one knows what the future holds. That's crazy. Hey guys, welcome back to the Black Filipino TV. Now today guys, you know what's behind me already. I'm over by the famous Mall of Asia Globe, right? And I was over here handling some business for my condo unit, and I said, let me respond to this brother. This brother here wanted some advice from me. Also, I'll get some of you guys' input as well, so be sure to leave a comment. And also be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to ensure that you get my videos as soon as I release them. Now guys, I want to start out by saying this. Not all Filipinas are like this, right? It's such a low percentage. I throw the percentages out there to let you guys know. Like even when I speak with guys and give them consultations, I let guys know, look, 0.0002% of the population out of say 60 million women, right, are corrupt in the Philippines. That's like 60,000, right? 60,000, but say it's even lower than that, right? So if all of those women that are corrupt are online, it's gonna happen. And also it don't only happen in the Philippines, it happens in many other countries. The reason why it seems like it's so much in the Philippines because of those numbers I said. And you break it down, guys, do the 60 million, 0.002, you're gonna say, oh wow, yeah, he's right, yeah. But yeah, guys, and that's facts, right? It's a numbers thing. And what happens is all of those people, and then also you got ladyboys that do it too online, looking for a come up, you're gonna feel crazy. It's gonna feel like, wow, Philippines are taking advantage of men, and it's just simply not true. Hop right into this. Now, this brother here taken to the ringer, and I actually took his story kind of personal, so I kind of remember it, but I don't remember every detail, so I'm gonna read the comment. So this brother here said, can anyone provide me some advice? And right away, this is what he said. He said, I broke every rule of LDR. I'm happy he knew that he broke the rule. And began sending an allowance of 50 USD weekly to a girl online 2 years ago. So he's been doing this for a while, right? He said at first, she never asked for money, but I wanted to help. And that happens to so many guys, right? You'll see a woman, you'll see her background, and go, wait a minute, she's living like that? And guys, it's like that a lot of times in the Philippines, right? It's not that they're living in utter, to you it's utter turmoil. You're looking at it going, wow, how could you live like that? But to them, it's not a big deal. After a few months, she suggested I begin sending money for land and a house.
The innocent. This girl, she will pretend that she doesn't need your money. But really, she does. The more you offer, that's when she takes it.
Now, 20 months later, it's nearing completion, which I don't know. I have to speak with the brother. I got to find out if she sent pictures, because she could be saying it's near completion and no pictures. And still, just because he's fixing a house for her doesn't mean that's his home, right? So he's making a big mistake with that already. Now, this is what he said. I didn't begin watching videos like yours and others until long after I had already began all this. But I continued anyway. I can't stop loving. His heart is already in it. His money's already in it. I've made up my mind. He feels like might as well go all the way through with it, right? And guys, just to let you know, I'm not trying to bash this brother. He simply didn't know. It happens, right? But this is what he said. Taking a risk that all was well. She's a born-again Christian, and we text daily and video chat almost every day. She seems genuine and sincere, and we share a faith and goals until about 2 months ago. Now, the plan I shared with her from the beginning was that she would fly to the U.S. on a tourist visa, and after 6 months to 1 year, we would marry here and fly back together to live there permanently. Now, number one, he doesn't know, and she probably doesn't know. As a Filipina, if you have nobody inviting you from U.S. that's the Philippines, that's say that's your mother or, you know, your caretaker of some sort, to where they're actually taking care of you, there's no way you can get into the U.S., right? So that's a red flag right there on both of their parts, because of course you can't get to the U.S. on a tourist visa unless he owned a business and he was bringing her over there for work or bringing her over there to be a maid and he was rich, you know, and he's filing certain paperwork, but it can be done, but still, not a tourist visa. And 6 months after to 1 year, we would marry here and fly back together to live there permanently. But after 22 months after we began chatting, she tells me she no longer wishes to live in the Philippines. Of course, she's looking for a come up, right? Nothing wrong with that. She wants to come to the U.S., the land of opportunity, and seek better opportunities, right? But let me continue. So, but she no longer wishes to live in the Philippines. She tells me in November 2022 that she wants a spouse visa after a tourist visa expires. A tourist visa interview is February 2023. I cannot seem to persuade her to stick with my plan to live in the Philippines. She continues to minimize my plan to live in the Philippines. While I'm committed to my original plan, the primary reason is because I draw Social Security in 3+ years and I won't have enough between Social Security and savings to live in the U.S. I work a lot of hours now, and it's taking its toll on me physically. I have even reviewed my finances with an accountant and a tax advisor, and they agree that unless I continue to work full-time and earn an additional $1,600 a month, plus SS, I won't be able to afford even a tiny studio in my town. And that's the thing, right? So he will survive here. A lot of guys do that. A lot of guys are in this situation. And with $1,600, he would be able to come out here, live in the province. He would be able to live in even cities like Manila, but he would live in a very inexpensive place. Like he could even live in a condo, just a studio here. And he would just be getting by, but he could make it here in the Philippines. In a province, he would thrive, right? $1,600 a month is more than enough. You know, some guys are living with $500 out here in the Philippines, but even when I was in the province, for me and Kay, I was paying about $1,300, and that was even for helping out with my son, right? So, yeah, guys, it's very inexpensive to live in the province, and I've seen it can be done. So, I agree with him on that front. But, of course, she wants opportunity, so that's probably not going to work out. So this is what he said. I'm relatively poor, and I cannot imagine continuing to work all through retirement. Yet in the Philippines, my SS and meager savings will actually allow me to live comfortably. Although I have to shop at the local markets and cook at home, but it's very doable, and that's fine, right? That's fine. When you come out here, that's the experience some people actually dive into and love doing. And when you're out in the markets, you're going to be around and you're going to get to meet the Filipinos in the surrounding areas. And then you're going to make a bunch of friends outside. And you're going to feel right at home because that's how the Philippines makes you feel. As to where he's in the U.S., right? He's out there and, of course, probably wanted to get a woman to be able to talk to him. Unless he got a woman that he really didn't want, or probably couldn't even get that. Because, you know, every woman wants their opportunities, even at certain ages. That's why guys are ended up divorced, right? But anyway, the biggest problem is that my Filipino girlfriend hasn't told anyone about me except her parents and siblings.
Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. They're gonna know.
She tells no one else, she says, because jealous Pinays try to destroy foreign relationships. She's right about that. That's one thing she's right about, okay? And I'm not sure, he doesn't understand that yet, but she's right. If she starts telling all of her friends about him, oh yeah, they're gonna try to get you. They're gonna try to sink their claws into you. As soon as you land and you've been to her hometown, they're gonna try to take you from her. So, brother, that part is right. She's not lying to you. He said, no worse yet. She says that while she's here on her tourist visa, she'd tell friends and relatives that she's working overseas. She won't reveal me even after we are married. She apparently plans on not wearing her wedding ring upon return, so no one is the wiser except her immediate family. And that's wild, you know. I know he's taking it like she's just trying to hide him. It's a good thing, it's good, and also it's bad, right? She does need to hide you from the friends, because if they know who you are, they see you on Facebook, they know she's married, they're contacting you on Facebook, right? But that could be a two-way street as well. She could be hiding you because she just wants to come there and get the opportunity, right? She could be ashamed. But at the same time, if she tells everyone, you know, now the friends are looking, because this is the thing, right? A lot of times you have women here, say if she did something wrong in the Philippines, or she had someone in the Philippines, right? And that could be what she's hiding too. Say if she has someone in the Philippines, her friends will contact you and say, hey, don't you know that she has a boyfriend she's sending money back to? And that's what'll happen. And Filipinas most likely will do that. And they won't be lying, right? But they'll do it to take you. It's wild like that, man. It's doggy dog here in the Philippines sometimes. They'll contact you on Facebook or contact you somehow to say, oh, did you know she has a boyfriend? Here's pictures of her with her boyfriend. Filipinos would do that. And then once you leave her, they'll be right there talking to you, say, oh, come back to the Philippines. I'm here. Your retirement to work here. And then it's bugged out because you have her Filipino friends saying, it's a hard time. Oh, come here to the Philippines. And they'll happily take you in the Philippines. And that's the thing. He wants to come to the Philippines. Another Filipino will take him in the Philippines. But the story's not over. Let's continue. He now tells me there's no rush and I can remain in America working. When I ask her just when exactly does she expect me to finally arrive to be with her, she ignores the question by claiming that everything changes and we can't really plan that in advance because no one knows what the future holds.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
That's crazy, man.
Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
This is nuts. Actually, guys, after I'm done with reacting to this, I have to get my wife on. I need my wife to talk about it because it's crazy. She's just planning her great escape, right? This is like the Great Gatsby, like the Great Escape. It's like she did a big jewelry heist, right? And now she's trying to escape. And there's no escape with the way she's planning it because she doesn't realize the plan is all wrong, right? She doesn't have, a lot of times, to be able to do what she's doing, to have a tourist visa, you have to be established in the Philippines, right? So usually Filipinos that are established, say they're making millions among millions of pesos, can get a tourist visa no problem. Filipinos like that are traveling the world no problem because they're established. They're making 50 million, 20 million, sometimes even per year, or they made it over their lifetime. Then that's where it's like, okay, no problem. Oh yeah, you got to make, because 50 million pesos here is like a million in US. They're like, oh, if you have a million in US dollars in the Philippines, why would you want to come here and stay in this country, right? So of course, yeah, come on over, come to the US. Those Filipinos a lot of times can get a tourist visa no problem. But her plans are already ruining in front of her eyes because that's not going to be the same. But anyway, let's continue, guys, because there's more. Then he said, then today I pressed her for more certain answers. But she has answered none of my questions. I asked in particular why she won't tell anyone else about me even after we're married here, and why she wants me to wait possibly years.
A very long time.
Before joining her. But she offers nothing but silence. Am I being native and gullible here? What's the deal with her? I realized too late that I should have waited to send any money, especially not have built a house. But even deeper, is she playing me? My heart says to continue down the road to see where it goes, that perhaps it will all work out. But a voice in my head says it's all an illusion. I created and believed, and she never intends to be with me in the Philippines ever. What's your analysis? What's your advice? Bro, I have so much of analysis to give and so much advice to give. Run. My advice is run. My advice is come out to the Philippines and see, right? I suggest it to all guys. Come out to the Philippines for a month, right? As you're working, save up $3,000 to $4,000. Save up $3,000 to $4,000, right? Come visit. Or if you use some of that savings, say, you know what? Let me go out there and see some areas that I want to be in. Let me go out there. Let me go out and go to Dumaguete and see the expat community out there. Let me go to Cebu, or let me go to Manila, or let me go anywhere that you see. Say if you see people in YouTube videos showing places around, look at those places and say, you know what? I think I want to go see how this town looks. Then go, because she is all about the opportunity, right? She is not thinking about you at all. And she's only thinking about her. And you know it already. You feel it deep down. You already know, but you don't want to believe it because you've invested so much money and so much time. But you know what? You're going to have to take that loss, right? Now, you can either go to Rafi Tufo and claim to that money. But I mean by go to Rafi Tufo and claim to that money, Rafi Tufo will put her under pressure to say, you need to go to Rafi Tufo because that's your only savior. And that's the thing with foreigners, right? Rafi Tufo is your only savior in the Philippines. I'm happy you told me. That was a good thing to do. Tell someone like me, right? That can pretty much share what was happening with you and put it out there. Because this is dead wrong and she's dead wrong. And Filipinas actually don't like Filipinas like this because it gives them a bad name, right? I understand her hustle though. I can't shame her all the way, right? It's wrong, yes, but she's trying to hustle the best she can. She said, this is my way out, but she went about it all wrong. If you wanted a way out, play the long game and go at it with love. Go at it with, babe, it's all about us. We're gonna make it. We're gonna do whatever we can to make it. And the thing is this, right? Most women don't understand. You don't have to go to the U.S. to make U.S. income. Online work has broke down that barrier, right? I see so many Filipinos on online sites making so much money. Not needed. But online work requires you to have some skills, right? You can't just go be a nurse assistant or go be a receptionist at an office and work online, right? That's not gonna work. But you can be a customer service person, or you can be a data entry expert, or something like that. Or someone that's an assistant, a personal assistant. You can do that. So work on those skills. I suggest to any Filipino, because you'll always have income. You'll always make at least $4 to $5 an hour, right? But anyway, guys, I want to take myself out of this. Kay, what do you have to say about this? Because Kay seen this, right? Kay seen this comment, and I gotta tell you guys about Kay, right? When Kay sees these things with Filipinas, Kay takes it personal, right? Kay takes it personal, and Kay is the reason why I understand the Philippines so much, right? Because Kay sees all kinds of things. Kay even sees other Filipinas make certain things in videos and says, oh no, that's wrong, right? So Kay takes it personal because Kay is one of those Filipinos that have Filipino pride, and she would never do that to a person. So Kay, what do you have to say about this?
First of all, I want to say that not all Filipino are like this. And I feel sorry for the guy that commented in this video. When the first time I saw this comment, I was upset. I cannot lie. I was upset because I don't know why she need to do that. I don't feel the love on the story. There's no love. It's like the girl is just giving the guy direction that you need to do this, you need to do that, and it's like you're not even in US yet, you're already deciding what's going to happen when you get there. You're not even leaving the Philippines yet. So for me, my advice is run. The same with Jay, I'm not copying him, but my advice is, I know you spend a lot of money, you spend a lot of emotion. a lot of stuff you spend to this girl, not only like money, but you spend time as well and effort, and she did this to you. What I suggest is, I'm gonna say the same thing with Jay, because I suggest you to just go to the Philippines or find another woman. But I think it's best for you to just come to the Philippines and experience the culture, meet people here. I don't like you guys to think I'm copying Jay, but I already tell this to Jay, like, Rafi Tulpo is the only thing you can, I know, if you want to get the money back, you can complain to Rafi Tulpo and he can assist you to contact this girl. And then the only problem with that is your story will be all over the world. So it's either you just move on in silent, or move on with everybody will know your story, because once you put it in Rafi Tulpo, everybody will know what happened and everybody will be sympathize on you. Right. So to the guy, I don't know your name because YouTube right now is not showing the name no more. It's like at something. I'm sorry that this Filipina did this to you. I know you're still together. At the end of the day, you're still the one who will decide. Jay and I is only giving you an advice and giving you suggestion and analysis, which is you ask for him. For me, final decision is still you. We're just giving you an information, like it is better to just move on now than bring her to the US and find out that she really want to be with you. She just want to be in the US and you just end up divorcing or find another girl. Might as well stop now. I know it's hurtful because you're a man. Even me, it's gonna be hurtful for me if a guy did that to me. But it's better to stop now than continue and get hurt. Life is so short, okay? And time is running. You're running out of time. We're not young, like you're not 17 years old, 16 years old. So I suggest that. My reaction to, or my suggestion or my advice, this is only coming from me. This is my opinion only alone. This is based on your comment only, on what you said on the comment. And I feel the comment, while I'm reading the whole message, the whole story, I feel the girl doesn't really love you. And I feel bad.
Guys, one thing I've noticed, and pretty soon, me and Kay are partnering with a dating company. Also, we're partnering with an online dating, because, guys, I know a lot of people like to say, oh, you know what? You got to meet them in person. That's true, you do. And also, you can online date as long as it's something where everything is policed and monitored, to where you can complain to someone and actually go through with everything, right? You shouldn't have to come all the way out to the Philippines to be able to get help, right? You should be able to get it right from the dating site or from the people of where you met the girl at, right? That's why I've been seeing this, guys, for so long, that it's come to the point where it's like, I know things won't get fixed as far as guys meeting women and all, because it happens even when you come here. You come here in the Philippines, and it could be the same game. A woman could have a guy in the province, and you can meet her in the city, or you can meet her in a different province, but then she has 5 kids and somewhere else, right? That happens in the Philippines too. To where I've known guys, they were in Cebu or they were somewhere else, and a girl came and got with them, and then come to find out she was married with children. Happens, guys. You can get the cinema and everything to prove it too, but still, a lot of times women to dodge that before you know you're fully invested, and you still won't know. Say she doesn't have those kids and that's married. Sometimes you still won't know, so you're still gonna bump into issues. But for the guys, especially that want to meet women online, I think, you know, me and Kay are gonna partner with some, stop things like this from happening, right? So we do need things out there to where guys are meeting women, and not just in the Philippines, all over, right? Guys are meeting women, and there's no scams behind it, there's no schemes behind it. Also, where guys can come out and meet some women without going through all the headaches. So that will be happening soon, guys. So stay tuned for that. But brother, we feel bad for you, and I'll tell you this: contact me if you're out there and you see this video. You know it's about you. Contact me at theblackfilipino@gmail.com and reach out to me, and we'll definitely make sure we point you in the right direction, man. I feel bad for when this happens to guys like this, because guys right now, guys are traveling the world. Guys are getting tired of what's happening in the West, right? So guys want a way out. Like this brother here, he wants to come out and be able to take his 1600 and live comfortably. He won't live the best life, but he'll be able to survive. As you've seen, he can't survive in the U.S. with his check. He won't be able to get a one bedroom studio in the place where he's living, but he can come out here and get a 1 bedroom place, or even get a home. He can go in the province and get a home and still be able to live with 1,600 a month, right? You guys have seen budgets in the Philippines. I've done tons of budgets. You've seen other expat vloggers do tons of budgets. He could make it in the Philippines with 1,600, but he has this woman taking him through the ringer and, you know, doesn't even want to show him, and it's a reason behind that. Some good, mostly bad. So brother, get out. Get out. It's just like that movie. Remember that movie? Man. Get out! Get out. Get out, brother. I like me when I met Kay, I brought up money. Kay said if you talk to me about money again, I'm gonna hang up, I'm not gonna talk to you anymore. Real Filipinas have pride, they don't need your money. They're working. You meet a Filipina even out here, you try to offer her money, she's gonna let you crazy. Unless she just wants your money. So remember that, guys. You don't have to take care of Filipinos online, and if you are, get some help. Thank you for watching this video. If you like my content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you like my content, you're welcome to support my content by giving a small donation at PayPal. You can go to my Buy Me a Coffee at buymeacoffee.com/JTBF, and there you can buy me a coffee, or you can book a consultation with me. I have consultations for a very small fee. Also, I have consultations for working at home. So if you're a guy that's a little younger, not quite retired yet, and you want to work from home while in the Philippines, you can go to my Buy Me a Coffee at buymeacoffee.com/JTBF. And also have a packages for working at home. So you'll see them there. You can book it there. You'll see thanks there. You can give thanks and make sure your comment is highlighted, and you can give a small donation that way as well. Guys, in the description, you'll see other videos of my other content that's great as well. So you can be sure to watch my other content there. Thank you for watching. See you next video.